Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel ladies and gents, good to have you on board. And before we start off, just want to say a huge big thank you to everybody for your support over the last couple of months, having just over 100 subscribers now, so I do thank every single one of you. And we have a turbo bus on the way, but thank you very much for all of your support. And yeah, I look forward to providing some more flights here on the channel. And at the moment here with Jet2 Holidays, Jet2 Holidays livery, and just downloaded from flightsim.to, so looking lovely. And we are here in Iceland. We're at Keflavik International Airport. As you can see, some other aircraft are around. We have an EasyJet over there, we have British Airways, and over here to our left we have an Iceland Air as well. So do have a few aircraft around us, but yep, as you can see, the passengers have just arrived on their turbo bus. It really zipped around there like a Ferrari or a McLaren or something, but we do have them here and they're going to start their boarding. The APU is fired up, we do have all the power on, we've got our flight plan which has been imported, but let's go ahead and jump inside because there is still some things that we need to do on the FMC. So let's jump on inside. Right, so here we go inside and let's get things configured. So we need to work out which runway we're departing on, so we will consult our good friends here on the ground in Keflavik and ask the ATIS.
Wind tree 05 at 9. Visibility 10 miles or more. Scattered at 1,700. Ceiling 2,000 broken. Temperature 05. Dew point 02. QNH 1038. Landing runway 28. Departing runway 0128. Transition level 070. Read back all hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information Bravo.
Okay, we have information Bravo.
Keflavik Airport information Bravo.
Great. Alright, so our QNH is 1038. So pop that in. 1038. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where you going? Where you going? Come back. Don't think we're going to have pressure that high. 1038, please. Bop. Bop. That's more like it. And then it looks like we're going to be a runway 28 departure, which is what we had planned. And we have information Bravo. So let's slap traffic there. We're going to go RTO. And it'll be runway 28 departure with the OSCU 3 Delta is what we're looking for. And then the arrival into Newcastle, I think it's going to be runway 07 today, looking at the winds. And let me have a look at the charts. Just get rid of that one, import this one, import from Simbrief, MKF to EGNT, Newcastle, approach, 7. So Tala. Bum 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 bum. Pol. Newcastle. Star. Etsy's. Rimto. Aren't they to the south? Oh, they are. So we don't want those. We want the Etsy's. Even the Etsy's is south, so we don't really want either of those. Alright, well, we'll just leave it as that, and then hopefully Execute. Blah blah blah. Departure, arrival, departure. 28. Yep, well that's good. That's a Scoot 3. Delta should be in. It is okay. Okay, let's go on to performance, and zero fuel weight should be 61.5. There we go. Fantastic. And it's going to be 9.6. Now reserves. Well, actually, let's just do this. Lovely thing about the PMDG, just smack that button, it will bring everything in for you. Always forget that. And there it is. Load it. There we go. Everything's in as required. Execute. Now altitude we're looking at 350. Execute that, and N1 limit, click spots, and we're going to have a look at our performance tool. 2.8 dry, import, flap config, yeah, anti-ice. What do you reckon? I mean, it is chilly, but it's not a lot of cloud. So I'll leave it off for takeoff, and if we need it when we get in the air, then we'll apply it. So calculate, we're looking at flaps 5, takeoff 1, cell temp 57. Takeoff 1, cell temp 57. Takeoff, flaps 5. So 5.2 trim. 148, 149, 150, 148, 149, 150. Alright, so 150 on the V2. Okay, and the heading for runway 28 is 282. And then we'll put 282 on the course as well. And on the right side. Brill. Okay, so that is that done. Flight directors left side, flight directors right side. All the passengers are on board. Lovely. And VNAV, LNAV. And you can see our departure will take us out there and then round to the left and then back on ourselves. Good. Alright, so menu. These click spots, seriously. Menu, FMC. And if we go to the legs page on your side, Nicole, my dear. You're right to look after that. Cool. And let's get ahead and set our pressurization panel. Whoa, that's not how you do it. There we go. And we'll be 350. The mouse is really getting carried away today. Keflavik. And the altitude in Newcastle, runway 07 is 263 feet. 250 is close enough.
Read back correct. Contact ground 121
Your damper can come on.
when ready for push or start. Ground 121 decimal liner when ready. Easy 6540.
Right, EasyJet's calling you for clearance. I'm going to call for clearance as well. Let's go for it.
0 Victor Delta, ready to copy IFR clearance to Luton Airport.
Except we can't yet.
Easy 10 Victor Delta. Keflavik delivery.
Keflavik?
Runway 28. Lutep Tree Delta departure. Squawk 4662.
Lutep 3 Delta departure, squawk 4662, easy 10 Victor Delta.
Easy 10 Victor Delta. Read back correct. Contact ground 121.9er when ready for pushback or engine start.
We'll contact ground
Let's wait for a gap.
121.9er when ready for pushback or engine start. Easy 10 Victor Delta, thanks.
Keflavik delivery, good morning. Channex 35 Golf uniform at stand 74. We are type Boeing 737-800. Looking for IFR clearance to Newcastle. We have Bravo on board.
Channex 35 Golf uniform. Keflavik delivery. Information Bravo correct. Expect runway 28. Oscom Tree Delta departure. Squawk 5126.
Alright, we'll expect runway 28 departure with the Oscom 3 Delta and squawk 5126, Channex 35 Golf uniform. Cheers. 5126 on the squawk.
Channex 35 Golf uniform. Read back correct. Contact ground 121.9er when ready for push or start.
We're ready. Wilco Channex 35 Golf uniform. Let's just have a check.
Negative. Ground on 121.9er.
Oh. Sorry. Apologies. Ground 121.9er. Channex 35 Golf uniform.
Easy 10 Victor Delta, taxi for departure.
There's an EasyJet heading out.
Easy 10 Victor Delta. Runway 28 taxi via November 12, November 4, November 3.
Looking a nice morning, isn't it? Chilly but nice.
Taxi via November 12, November 4, November 3 at Easy 10 Victor Delta.
Let's go ahead and get the seatbelt signs on. Keflavik ground, good morning. Channex 35 Golf uniform, request push and start.
Channex 35 Golf uniform. Keflavik ground. Pushback and engine start approved.
Alright, let's make sure all our ground connection is gone. That's all good. Doors. Ground connections. Remote.
Hello, Captain. We are ready
And
for
now we
pushback.
can do that. That's all gone. Door management. Close all.
Channex 35 Golf uniform. Keflavik ground. Pushback and engine start
There
approved.
we go. And
Face
arm
east.
all. Pushback and engine start approved. Face east. Channex 35 Golf uniform. Thanks.
Completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Forgot Nicole wasn't handling it.
All aircraft be advised information Charlie now current. QNH1038.
So we're going to be facing east, which is going to be nose left.
Locking gear.
EasyJet, EasyJet. Okie dokie. Nose left.
Release parking brakes.
There we go. Brakes released.
All engines clear. EC6540. Contact Keflavik Tower 118.3.
Off with the
Have
backs.
a good day. Over to Tower 118.3, EC6540.
Engine 2 of the ground. N2's horizon. There we go. So let's one good engine start. Let's go to grounding on engine 1.
Easy 10 Victor Delta. Contact Keflavik Tower 118.3. Have a good day.
Over to Tower 118.3, Easy 10 Victor Delta.
Set parking brake.
Parking brake set. Introduce the fuel. Now he looks like an Icelander. A blonde hair. Actually, is that Donald Trump? Might be. Got a different job. He does look like Donald Trump. Oh dear. Alright, he's on that side as well. He's walking off. Donald Trump's got clones. Blimey. Right. Okie dokies. Let's get these on. Let's get the engine gens on. That can come over to Gen 1. Probe heats can come on. And let's just make sure your damper, everything is on there. APU can come off. APU bleed can come off. Now we can get the packs back to auto. There we go. And let's get flap 5. A lot of people have been complaining about the sounds on the PMDG. Not to worry, Boris is hard at work. He's going to be bringing out his sound pack to this, refreshing the 2020 edition. And yeah, there's going to be Boris sounds inbound. So yeah, we look forward to those. Verified takeoff speeds. They're verified. Thank you. You, my friend, can come over to our next page. Thank you. Alrighty, I think we are good there. Nicole, did you set the chrono on your side? No? Okay. Right, I think that's it. So Nicole, do you want to request taxi?
Chanix 35 Golf uniform. Ready to taxi to the active.
Can go to continuous.
35 Golf uniform. Runway 28 taxi via November 14,
Taxi.
November 4, November 3. Runway 28 taxi via November 14, November 4, November.
So it's basically going to be around here and then left at the end there. Okay, so brakes off. Let's go.
Speedbird 895, Keflavik ground. Pushback and engine start approved.
I love the Keflavik.
Pushback approved, face north, Speedbird 895.
Right. Flight controls are free and clear. Our rudder's definitely working. Feels a little bit sensitive. Oh, trim was 5.2, about there. TCAS can come on now. TARA. Or TA for now. In fact, we'll just keep it on TA. For the purposes of this sim. So Speedbird is pushing back. take next left. And then the end of the runway is about there. Excuse me. Clear right, and it is clear left. We'll basically just follow this taxiway around to runway 28. Slightly uphill, as you can see, so we'll apply a little bit more thrust to the engine.
Speedbird 895, request taxi.
Speedbird 895, runway 28 taxi via November 4, November 3.
Alright, we'll taxi to runway 28 via November 4, November 3, Speedbird 895.
It is definitely uphill. Keep that throttle in. Now this is just the end of the other runway. Zero 1. Slap on the strobes and we check it's clear. I think so, can't really see past Nicole's head, but yep.
Speedbird 895, hold position for traffic.
Hold position for traffic, Speedbird
And
895.
strobes can come back off.
Speedbird 895, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Speedbird 895.
Back on the level so we can reduce the throttle again. Sun is so low, isn't it? When you consider it's 11:45 in the morning.
Speedbird 895, hold position for traffic. I'll call you back.
Hold position for traffic, Speedbird 895.
Speedbird 895, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Speedbird 895.
Chanix 35 Golf Uniform. Contact Keflavik Tower 118.3. Have a good day.
Can't see anything on the TCAS.
Over to Tower 118.3. Chanix 35 Golf Uniform.
Excellent. Nicole, you want to request departure?
Chanix 35 Golf Uniform. Ready to go. Runway 28.
Looks clear.
Chanix 35 Golf Uniform, Keflavik Tower. Wind 305 at 12, runway 28, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 28. Cleared for takeoff. Chanix 35 Golf Uniform.
Lights are on. Let's go. Flaps 5. Water brake is RTO.
Speedbird 895, hold position for traffic. I'll call you back.
Hold position, Speedbird 895.
Alright. We ready, chat? We're ready to say goodbye to Iceland.
Speedbird 895, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Speedbird 895.
On the auto throttle. Look at that runway. I thought it was just the UK where runways were so higgledy-piggledy, but apparently not. Right, let's hold there.
Speedbird 895, number 2 for departure. Hold short of 28.
Volco, hold short of 28, speedbird 895.
Throttles to around 50. And Toga. Here we go.
Speedbird 895,
Neutral.
runway 28, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, runway 28, speedbird 895.
Rotate. Here we go.
Positive rate of climb.
Gear up.
Speedbird 895, Keflavik Tower, wind 305 at 12, runway 28, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 28 cleared for takeoff, speedbird 895.
Canex 35 Golf Uniform, contact Keflavik departure 119.3.
Commando.
Contact Keflavik departure 119.3.
Lights off.
Chanex 35 Golf Uniform. Keflavik departure. Chanex 35 Golf Uniform.
The sea's flashing.
300 feet.
Okay.
Canex 35 Golf Uniform, Keflavik departure, identified, climb to flight level 170.
Flaps 2.
Climb to flight level 170. Chanex 35 Golf Uniform.
170 set and flaps clean. And we're good with restrictions on the departure.
Keflavik departure, speedbird 895, 1,200 feet.
Speedbird 895, Keflavik departure, identified, climb to flight level 180.
Climb to flight level 180, speedbird 895.
How are we looking? 5. Yeah, maybe should have technically had anti-ice on, but looks like we're through it. All good. Oh, that's beautiful, isn't it? Look at that. That is gorgeous. Now we can lock the gear. Switch off the auto brakes. Hello, Iceland. Pretty spectacular, isn't it? I mean, I've never been in real life, but it must be absolutely amazing. And standard on the QNH. These click spots seriously are going to do my nut. Right, come on. There we go. Thank you. Every time I see this livery, I just want to do the Jet2 jingle. Just can't use it because of copyright, but it would be so tempting. Posh Jet2 plane because we have the IFE. Let's expand out that range. Approaching 10,000. Landing lights can come off. Engine start switches to off. And we're on our way. Seatbelt signs can go to auto. That's it then. Above 10,000 and you just got the scenery to look at. Bear with, mind your ears. Land of volcanoes and hot springs and all of that malarkey, and some stunning waterfalls as well to boot. Probably a lava flow. I think there's a lot of lava flows in Iceland, especially now. Lately they've had a lot of volcanic activity, haven't they? Yeah, quite the landscape. Hardy folk for sure. Land of the Vikings. But we are on our way back to Newcastle. Okay, so we get to climb to 350. There we go. Climby, climby, climby. Climb. Up, up and away, there we go. Fantastic. Alright then, chat, so we're going to be climbing up. You can see our top of climb is about 80 miles away. So we will be up at 350 then. So in the meantime, I'm going to leave you with these views and I'll talk to you in a little while. See you later. Alright, welcome back folks, just about our top of descent, not far from now, so we're just going to see if we can request our descent. We've put in our performance figures,
Ready for descent.
VREF of 154, we'll be doing a flat 30.
35 Golf uniform, Newcastle Airport landing runway 25.
Newcastle Airport, landing runway 25.
25,
Channel
okay.
35 Golf uniform.
Well, that changes things a little bit, doesn't it?
Easy 10 Victor Delta, contact London Control 118.775.
25, execute,
Contact London Control
Minute ref.
118.775 Easy 10 Victor Delta.
25. And the weather 5 degrees, winds 350 at 8, makes sense. Calculate 154. Okay, good.
Smartline Alpha Foxtrot, contact London Control 118.775.
Center on 118.775 Smartline Alpha Foxtrot.
And we would like to descend. Are they going to give us descent? Okay, well, get back to you as we get closer. You can see the Scottish countryside out there, all the hills. And just looking towards Perth over there and Dundee.
Japan Air 45 Heavy, contact London
Over here
Control
will be Edinburgh.
118.775.
Center on 118.775 Japan
Okay,
Air
so I'll get
45
back to you when we're on approach into Newcastle.
75 KLM 91 X-ray.
Alright, so there's Edinburgh over there, and we're continuing. We're still flight level 280, we're waiting for lower. Now would be a good time, to be honest. As you know, if we're at Edinburgh, we're not too far from Newcastle, and we're still at flight level 280.
Channel 35 Golf uniform, contact Newcastle Director, approach 125.83.
Contact Newcastle Director, approach 125.83, Channel 35 Golf uniform. Newcastle Director, Channel 35 Golf uniform. Good day, flight level 208, we have Alpha on board.
Channel 35 Golf uniform, Newcastle Director approach. QNH 1037, expect radar vectors ILS runway 07.
07 again.
037, expect radar vectors
Lordy, lordy.
for LS runway 07, Channel 35 Golf uniform.
Keep changing the arrival on us.
Channel 35 Golf uniform, descend to 3,000 feet. QNH 1037.
Descend to 3,000 feet, QNH 1037, Channel 35 Golf uniform.
3,000 feet. Oh boy, not good, not good. What are they doing? At least when it was 2.5 we can go right the way past and then around and back in. Whereas now, it's a whole different ball game. Let's get some speed back out. Royally mucking us about today. Slapping the seatbelt signs now. That's ideally what we want to do. And they said vectors.
Channel 35 Golf Uniform, turn right, heading 185, vectors for the approach.
Turn right, heading 185, Channel 35 Golf Uniform.
5, so they're going to take us slightly to the right, of course. Flap 5, speed check, flaps 5. Cabin crew can be seated. 2 or above. 800 feet per minute should do it. Thanks. Yeah, okay, cool. Approach. And we can arm these, arm the spoilers. Back the speed 170. Pull in the range. Flap 10, speed check, flap 10. It's 463 on the barrow. Bumps, bit of turbulence coming through the clouds, and it's chilly. Engine anti-ice. Just till we're below this layer. That is bumpy. 14 knot winds. Looking nice down there though. Plus some core bridge. Hexham and core bridge. Alright, localizers captured.
Channel 35 Golf Uniform, contact Newcastle Tower 119.705.
Contact Tower 119.705, Channel 35 Golf Uniform. Have a good day. Newcastle Tower, Channel 35 Golf Uniform, ILS runway 07.
Channel 35 Golf
Getting bounced around here, aren't we?
Newcastle Tower, wind 350 at 8, runway 07 cleared to land.
Clear to land, gear down.
Runway 07 cleared to land, Channel
Flap
35
15.
Golf Uniform.
Alright, let's get comfy. There's the airport up ahead. And it's got 154 on the speed. Dial that in. Flat 25. And speed check, flaps 30. There's the River Tyne. It's passing Prodho. Okay, 5 miles. My throttles. 13 knot crosswind.
All aircraft be advised, information Bravo now current. QNH 1037.
Road slopes captured as well, which is lovely. Go around, altitude is 2,500. So, alright. Keep an eye on that speed. Airplane. Loaded it. Too white, too red so far. I'll manage that speed a little better. High. Pull back on that throttle. Crosswind is not doing us any favours.
Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Continue.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Hold it, hold it, hold it, let it settle. There we go. Reversers out. Spoilers are up. Reverse green decel. And we're down. 70 knots, stow 'em.
Channix 35 Golf
manual
uniform.
braking
Exit
when
next
we're ready.
available taxiway.
Exit next available taxiway. Channix 35 Golf uniform.
And welcome down to Newcastle, everybody. Let's roll it out to the end. There we go. Now then, clean up.
Channix 35 Golf uniform. Contact ground 121.73.
Ground 121.73.
Alright, so
Channix 35 Golf uniform.
landing lights are off, runway turn-offs are off, strobes can come off, engine starts switches can come to the off position, and APU can be started. Let's find out where we're parking. Nicole, you have the honours.
Channix 35 Golf uniform. Request taxi to assigned gate.
Channix 35 Golf uniform. Gate 3 taxi via Delta. Alpha.
Gate 3.
Gate 3 via Delta. Alpha. Channix 35 Golf uniform.
None of them. None of them. Let's go select from map. And 3 is one of these over here, I believe. Stand 3. Select. No. Swissport. Good, good. A couple of Ryanairs in here. So this guy parked over here, the one that we're going to go next to. We'll be parking pretty much next to him over there. So ASL Cargo, he's back. This is a great airport. Newcastle scenery by RWProfiles is really good. Right, getting round there is going to be left here. So let's slow her down below 10. Swing it round, didn't stop the chrono. We can now dispatch with engine 2. Let's go ahead and put on the APU generators as well. I'm taking our right turn. Stand 3. Okay, off with the taxi light. Stand 5. So over here. GSX crew is ready waiting for us, that's good. Welcome to Newcastle International. And 0.3. Can get another little squeezy few centimeters out of this thing. Stop. There we go. That'll do. Okay, let's get the brakes on. And APU bleed can come on. Engine 1 can come off. And there we go. Welcome down, everybody. And fuel pumps can come off. Come off. Your damper, come off. And we can go ahead and get our anti-collision light off. And seatbelt signs can come off as well. Welcome down. Let's go ahead and get GSX doing its thing. Request deboarding. And we can come across here, get our ground operations sorted and our ground connections, set the chocks, request the ground power. And I think the doors will sort themselves out, right? Let's go ahead and connect that, and then we can shut down the APU. And there you have it, chat. Welcome down to Newcastle. So I hope you enjoyed that one. Again, could be the last Jet2 one for a little while. Well, that's all up to you. The power is in your hands. Oh my days, I'm handing the power over to you. So let me know what you think. Jet2, Ryanair, or EasyJet. What a fun clash that is. Let me know what you think in the comments, and if you did like that, please do smash that thumbs up button as well. Subscribe to the channel, comment, and we'll be bringing lots more as time goes on. So yeah, more to come this week as well. This was just the first, and whatever airline it is that you guys decide on, that's the one we're doing next. Of course, we do have a special request as well from a Joe Gabriel, who's requested a Rwandair flight, so we will have to get that one factored in at some point soon as well. So we'll be taking Rwandair cargo ops, I think, probably is the most likely option, out of Kigali, Rwanda, and possibly up to somewhere like Juba, a little hop like that. So yeah, look forward to that. But in the meantime, thanks very much for joining us. Stay safe, stay warm, wherever you are, and I'll see you on board again soon for the next one. Thanks a lot. Bye bye now.